Hello and welcome back to Up the Villa match day. Let's get stuck into it then. Right, so Brentford v Aston Villa, Villa's first away game of the season. Team news is interesting, so it'll be interesting to get all of your thoughts on how you're feeling ahead of the game, having seen the lineup. I mean, it's all right, I think. You're going to have to judge it, I guess, during the game and when the game has started and how it's performing. But it's pretty much the same as Newcastle, apart from two. So if we have a little look at the lineup then. So let me just move me over here a little bit. Right. Let's go then. Right. So lineup-wise, we have got... not Bezos. We've got Martinez in goal. So Martinez, Digne, Pau, Mings, and Cash. Onana, Kamara, Rogers, McGinn, Tielemans, and Watkins. So initially against Newcastle, I kind of felt like we'd gone with that lineup to navigate the Newcastle threat. But looking at this, it appears that that is the lineup that we want to go with right now. I think we've got a couple of things that we possibly might be doing within this lineup that are coming to the top of my head. One of those things would be, and we've trialed this in pre-season, so this is something that we can just keep a little eye on and let's have a look and see how this develops. But maybe McGinn's inverting slightly, Cash is offering width, and we're making up a three with Digne, Pau, and Mings. Opposite side, you're going to have Rogers, but I'm not sure Rogers can do this. Down, up, as disciplined as what we'd like. Other than that, you probably might see something like Rogers invert, Digne offers width, and then Kamara makes up this hybrid three at the back, and then we've got width from Cash, McGinn then invert. So it could possibly look like this. So I'm more inclined for it to look like this, but I kind of do want Kamara in there, sort of like pressing Henderson and getting to grips with this midfield, because I think that's where this game's going to be won. And I think looking at the team, do I love it? Probably not. Would I like to have seen a Guesson, a Marlon? Definitely. But it looks like it's a bit safe-ish. And I think where I'm kind of at with some of our lineups, especially away, is that when we start the games off well, and say, for example, we start this game off well, we have control, we look quite good for 20, they go down the end of the pitch and score, control's gone, and we're in a bit of a sticky situation. So we've seen that pattern before, especially last season. So, it's one of them, like, we're just going to have to see how this one is going to evolve. I've got the two teams merged together then, so we can have a little look at what we think from both teams then. So they've gone with Kelleher, Coyote, Collins, and Vandenberg. So that's going to be their three. Potter will be up and down on the right-hand side for Brentford. So he'll be up and down, actively sort of being involved up, down in this area, in this zone. So it's important that he gets pinned back. They've gone with two in the middle of Yarmouk and Henderson. So it is important that we've got two in there, that we overrun that. Tielemans can drop. I would like to see Tielemans dropping in there at times as well. Damsgaard is the one that I imagine is going to be floating around. They've got two big lads up top in Sharda and Thiago as well. And then Otara on the left, up and down threat. Can he be disciplined? He's going to be lively. So those are the two teams merged and combined together then. So in the chat then, let me know how you guys are feeling ahead of this. What are your thoughts? I can see some of you aren't feeling the lineup from some of the comments, but if you put it in again, I can probably pin them up and while we have a chat before kickoff anyway. So let me know your thoughts. In about 20, in about 15, we'll do score predictions and we'll run through those. So we've got Pietro is saying, I got to admit, I'm getting real fed up playing players out of position, McGinn, Rodgers and Tielemans. Now, do we think that McGinn on the right is to enable him to play? Have we got that element in there as well? Because he's not playing in the double pivot ahead of Kamara or Tielemans. So if it was Tielemans, he's not playing there. He's kind of liking at the minute at the start of the season, Kamara and Onana. You can't put Tielemans on the right and McGinn off Watkins because Tielemans can't play on the right. So we've got McGinn in this position. And I don't personally like McGinn on the right. I'm not going to lie. I like him on the left. I like Rodgers on the left. I hate McGinn on the right and I hate Rodgers on the right. So the sticky situation we've got is like, where does McGinn play? And I know he's going to be versatile this season. He's going to play across multiple positions, and that's fine. But that's an area where it's a little bit not sure, because I also feel like I'll get this back up and I'll try and highlight what I mean when I'm talking about this. Is that say, for example, on the left, Rodgers can obviously drift out there if needs be. He can come inside into this area, or he can occupy space in this area through here. So he can basically pick up the ball still in between the two central midfielders of Brentford. So he can still drift and roam in here. But where I would like McGinn to come in and offer some sort of midfield protection, like, I just feel like this distance is too much, because remember when we got Bailey? Bailey just occupied that width, didn't he? So Bailey was just stuck out there. If he said to Cash, McGinn goes in here and you go down there, okay, that's fine. But again, it's delivery, execution, those combinations. So I just feel that this position in our system is crying out for it to be an out-and-out attacker because of how wide they generally start. And I think it was yesterday's presser, he mentioned if McGinn's out wide, he has a different role to it being a winger and he uses the fullback. So that's what he's talking about. He's talking about it going and looking like that. But still, I feel like McGinn's better like in and around here. And obviously over here, he's not in and around that, is he? So that's just my thoughts, really, on this McGinn situation. And then you've got and let's just cross our fingers today and think that Marlon and Guesson are coming on to change the game at the end of the game. So second half, they're coming off the bench. They're going to change the game for Villa. And if it's a case of they come off the bench, change the game, do really well, get in Unai's mind even more, looking to start the next games, then okay. But yeah, just not sure what's going on out wide, especially on that right-hand side. So I'll hear what you guys have got to say. Right. Rodgers on the wing again. Do you think other top teams play their best players out of position every week? There's no excuse at the minute as we have Marlon and Guesson who can play on the wing. I think that's pretty fair, mate, to be honest. I do think that is pretty fair. And, I've watched Spurs today, and they're not reinventing the wheel. They are very strong defensively in a back four, central midfielders, wide players, Richarlison, massive threat, feeding off sort of balls and behind, being a bit more direct, pressing well. So I think you are right there, and I think I've seen a few people mention that the bench is looking light, and I'm just like, but you look at the bench looking light, and it's got three signings on it in Marlon, Matson, and Guesson, who don't start. You know what I mean? So yes, you'll add Barkley, Garcia, Consa back to that bench. So you're taking off a goalkeeper, aren't you? You're taking off a couple of the younger lads, but we've got attacking players on the bench, and we're not using them right now. And I'm kind of just not sure why. I really don't know why we're not using those players. I look at someone like Marlon, and I don't want to come across negative, but I just look at it and I think if we've got finance, if we've we're getting out of this financial stuff now. Like obviously, like we're still in it, but we've sold players, we've reduced wages. We are in a better situation now than what we were at the start of the window. I mean, everybody can agree with that. But a player like Marlon, when you've spent 20 mil, which is a decent fee for Villa, around 20. Our records are what, Onana at 50 something. We've spent around 50. I'll say around 50 is our record signing. Onana, DRB, that figure. So 20 is probably like a base decent outlay. And we spent that in Jan, and we don't start that player. So it just kind of just doesn't make sense, in the sense of we've got financial restrictions on what we spend money on, but we've spent money on a player that sits on the bench, which I don't really understand, because you can get different value elsewhere, I imagine. So that's just where I'm at. Like, I don't know what he's got to do to start. Has he got to just keep coming off the bench and doing well and hit a purple patch, or is he going to be used Europa League further down the line? I'm just not sure. I don't know. I'm just not sure on that situation, guys. Judy's saying she's nervous. I hope it's a positive result, because I can see the murmurings of discontent are getting louder. I think it's more. I think it's more of a case of we just don't understand which kind of direction the team's going in. I think that's probably where I'm at still. Like I feel like, as a fan that loves tactics and loves Villa and sort of loves knowing and understanding Unai's team, I still don't know where we're going with it. And I think that's probably where my sort of mini frustrations are sort of lying, really, that I'm just a bit unsure of the direction of which we're actually heading this, not heading like results wise, just heading with personnel, like McGinn on the right, Guesson, etc. So I think that's probably where I'm at. We've got negative lineup, no pace, no point signing players and not using them. Yeah, McGinn's. I like McGinn. I'm not saying I don't like McGinn, guys. Hopefully, Rodgers has a big performance today. We know that, especially like Guesson, I don't think we can use him as an example too much, because certain players, it does take Emery a bit of time to get them in firing anyway. But I think it's more. I think it's more Marlon more than anything, really. And I don't think fans, I don't think anyone's being negative. I think we're just trying to understand where we lie going into the scene. Like, what's the lineup? Like, what we're trying to do. And I think because we had a bad performance against Newcastle, that lineup that we played didn't really show what sort of like its true potential and what it was trying to do. So, imagine we smashed Newcastle on the opening day and played that lineup. We'd all be going, "Oh, we know what we're doing. Like, what a lineup, Emmy!" But I think because it didn't, and we've gone with it again, I think we need to have another look at what we're trying to do here, really. If Marlon doesn't get more than 30 minutes, I'm rioting. Yeah, I'm not sure what's wrong with Jimo Aloba. I don't know whether he's got a knock or anything. I'm not, guys. I'm not. I'm seeing some people say I'm being negative. I'm not. I'm just trying to understand what we're trying to do. That is what I'm trying to understand. I don't understand where we're going with this specific lineup. Now, in around 5, 10, 20 minutes, we might be jumping around this room, but I think sometimes it's good to try and understand and figure out what we're doing with our lineup and whatever. So we need to play better than we did against Newcastle. This lineup needs to perform today. And I think we've got players that we want to have another look at, and we want to look at and see what they're saying and what they're all about, really. I don't think anyone's been negative. Right, well, let's do how long we got? 12 minutes. So let's do some score predictions then. Right. Let's try and uplift it before kickoff. Right. So I am gonna go with I'm gonna go 3-1 Villa. I think we go 2-0 up. And then I think someone comes off the bench and scores. How's that for a bit of optimism then? That should be a bit better for you. Right. Get your score predictions in and you can let me know. This is interesting. I'll answer this. Does 2 left-footed centre-backs worry you, Luke? No, it doesn't, because 2 left-footed central midfielders do not worry me. 2 right-footed central midfielders do not worry me. So 2 of the same foot defenders, 2 right-footed defenders wouldn't worry me, and 2 left-footed wouldn't worry me either. I actually believe that is a big myth in football, that 2 left-footed centre-halves can't play together. I feel that is a big myth, because a professional footballer that's left-footed can trap a ball with his right foot. He doesn't trap it with his left if he's on the right and kick it with his left. He can trap it and move it and use the other foot as well. So I do see that doing the rounds a lot. And I've never bought into it, really. A footballer that's left-footed will dribble with his right foot as well. So, I don't feel like that's anything. It is the new Villa top that I'm wearing, guys. Rich is saying I'm wearing a refereeing top. No, I'm wearing the new goalkeeper top. Yeah, and the thing is, it's good to do that. It's good to question things, because we shouldn't always just go with something if you don't feel like we're making the right decision. For example, in an ideal world, Unai wouldn't be playing McGinn on the right. So that in itself tells you that there's something that we're obviously working on it in training or something like that. But for example, in an ideal world, we wouldn't do it. So that's, I think, where the questioning sort of can come in as well. So score predictions then, we've got 1-1, we've got 3-0, 4-0, 0-0, 2-1, 2-1, 0-0, 2-0. We've got 1-0, 1-0, 2-1 loss, a boring 1-0, but don't know who to. A 2-1 Villa. Yeah, we need a result. We cannot. And one thing that we've got to say is that Keith Andrews cannot be schooling Unai Emery today. We cannot have Keith Andrews getting his first win against Unai Emery. So we've got to make sure we are bang at it. So 2-0, 2-1. Alan's saying a draw at best. Some people are saying about Asensio. I've not seen anywhere that we're getting sort of nailed down Asensio. Have I missed something, or have I just bypassed it? But yeah, I don't know whether Asensio is going to be last day gets announced or what we're doing there. 1-1. Here we go. Look, Mexican American played left back as a right-footed. See, mate, if you can do it, then I'm sure Power and Mings can do it. I'm sure they can do it. Yeah, I imagine Kamara's going to drop back into a back three. We've seen that a lot of time over the years with Emery so far. He likes him to do that. 2-1, 2-1, 4-1. Villa enthusiast. 4-1, 3-1, 2-2, 3-1. So we've got around 6 minutes till kickoff, guys. 4-2, 2-1, 3-1, 1-1. Oh, I can't answer this, Brandon, because I'm apparently coming across a bit negative. So let's just wait and see. 5-0, Carl. What's their lineup? They have gone with Kelleher, Kayode, going off the top, Collins, Vandenberg. They have got Ataria, Yarmaluk, Henderson, Potter, Ataria, Damsgaard, Sade, and Thiago. That's what they've gone with. 4-1. Yeah, they are playing a strong team, and anyone that watched Tactical Look will know that we kind of felt that they would change it up with Damsgaard being back in that number 10. Sade up top, good player, really like him. And they've got Henderson. I mean, Henderson, he's tidy. He's good on the ball. He's got a lack of power, though, and pace. So we've got to just overload the middle of this pitch today and just completely dominate the middle of the pitch. I think that's where this game is going to be. If we, and I know people probably don't rate Henderson, but if you have him getting on that ball, picking it up off centre halves, popping it, spraying it, knocking it about, then he'll pose problems for us. So we've got to make sure that we do shut him down. So he's one that I've basically we need to make sure that we are dominant through the middle of the pitch. Steve's but have I missed something? Are we playing Real Madrid with that lineup? They've got no striker. They have got a striker. They've got that Thiago. I think his name Thiago or Tiago. I'm not sure. Thank you, mate, for becoming a member. Right, guys, we need more Villa fans in here. So if we can all make sure we are hitting the like button. If you are not subscribed, subscribe. You can get involved in the chat as well. I think a good positive is that Power's back as well. That is a big positive for me on the ball. So that's a positive. Martinez is back again. Let's see him have a good season then and look back to his best. Hopefully, we're not going to need to rely on him too much tonight. Martin has gifted 5 people a membership. Thank you for that, mate. It's very kind. Ollie up against Brentford, back at it. So let's again, hopefully he can continue his fine form against scoring against Brentford. I think what this shows, and I think this is a lesson. This is a lesson to us all, is that a good pre-season doesn't really negate to starting under Unai Emery in the Premier League. You know, three players that had a solid pre-season: Buendia, Bogard, and Marlon, not featured at all. So let's get stuck into it then. Let's get our first win of the season, play well, and then move on into Crystal Palace next week. We've got a little bit of a longer sort of game week because we don't play till next Sunday at 7 o'clock. How's everybody's FPL team doing as well? Mine last night absolutely cooked up a storm. Captain João Pedro got me like 30 points last night. Oh, I absolutely loved it. So in this game, who have we got in our FPL teams then? I've got Rodgers and Watkins in my FPL team. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Subs will probably come around 60, 65, 70. No, that was a coffee, but it's gone cold. So that's what I was just drinking. Oh, yeah, you've gone big on Villa then. You've got Tielemans and Rodgers and Watkins. Right, Villa in this away kit. Who's captain? Oh, you've captained Watkins. I was going to say, is Watkins not captain today, you see? So we're all doing a little bit of a... Have we got a minute silence for their first game? Right, guys, let's try and get the likes up. Someone let me know how many likes we're on. We should be on at least 200 now. So let me know how many likes we're on. Let's try and get to 200. We'll make sure we start the timer as well. Bang on. 91. Let's try and get to 200. Let's try and get that up to 200. So their minutes applause is for Dan Tarner. Right, Brentford are doing a team huddle. Thank you, Mexican America. Very kind of you. Right, come on, Villa. Big performance. Zach, that's funny. Right, we're kicking off. Right, let's just right, timer's done. Timer's on. Martinez with a long punt forward to McGinn on the right. Onana with a big crunch out. Kind of actually like the away kit with the white. White shorts, white socks, black top. Actually quite cool. So as expected, we've got Pau on the left, Mings on the right of the centre-back partnership. Long ball by Pau, being wrestled. Collins was wrestling. Watkins, Villa in their usual 4-4-2 shape with Tielemans and Watkins up top. Luca Dean's got some defending to do from Dango, who's through. Good defending and recovery from Pau. Digne thought that one was going to go out. So it'll be interesting to see how they're sort of shaping up. Is it a goal kick or a corner? Goal kick. So they've got Sharda on the left, Ataria on the right, with Damsgaard and Thiago up top. Mings with a little Cruyff turn. Played it to Pau Torres. Yeah, I thought they would press us early on. Obviously, at home, he's going to want to have some form of reaction from the dire game that they played against Nottingham Forest. Nice little chipped ball from McGinn into Rodgers. Rodgers twisting, turning, driving forward. Come on, we've got Digne on the left. Oh, been cut out. Onana's tried to recover it, and he's not being able to. We've got Brentford on the attack now. Is this Coyote coming forward? Onana with the challenge. Damsgaard on the edge of the box. Out to Sharda. This looks dangerous. Damsgaard, well defended by Villa. Oh, Damsgaard, quick feet. Oh, God. Oh, my God. That was great play from Damsgaard, though. I mean, but he's missed it. But we need to do better there. I think Onana had a couple of opportunities to clear there. Just been played through a little bit too much there. You know, he was on the attack. Nothing came of it. And then Onana had a couple of chances to clear it, but didn't. And then we invited a bit of pressure. It's a big chance, really. Damsgaard with sort of like a good opportunity. to hit the target, and he didn't. Decent early signs that Rodgers is able to find that little bit of a pocket of space as well, though, in between the sort of central two of Brentford. And we've got a lot of players in and around that midfield two of Brentford as well. So Villa are making up a back three shape in possession with Cash, Mings and Pau. McGinn's hugging the touchline wide on the right-hand side. We give the ball away centrally. Onana should be able to recover this, and he does. Guys, make sure you're hitting the like button. Let's try and get more Villa fans in here as well. Villa again building up with that three at the back. Digne's gone on a run in behind. Can he get a cross in? He does. It's going to be cleared away. Aston Villa will have a throw in. It was a good run from Digne. Good run, picked out from Pau. Just couldn't get enough contact on the cross. This is saying Villa have got a 44% chance of winning. Rodgers, loose touch on the edge of the box. Power wrestling. Good tackle from Onana. That's Villa's ball. Good tackle by Onana on Damsgaard. That's better. That's better. Using his physicality, being strong. Mings to Cash. See, now we've got, when Villa in possession, Digne's gone wide left. Rodgers is next to Watkins. Tielemans has dropped a little bit. The early signs here are quite good that we're going to be able to get in and around this midfield two of Brentford. Nice pass from Pau to Watkins. Watkins to Yuri. No, to Kamara. Kamara out wide to McGinn, who just kind of just hit it a bit too hard. Kamara. McGinn couldn't control it, but McGinn's staying wide. So he's staying quite wide, which is different to what we saw against Newcastle. He wasn't really staying and hugging that touchline. So obviously, he's been told today that that's what he's got to do. Potter with a throw in for Brentford. Mopped up by Pau. Back to Martinez. Pau's just kicked it straight to them. Work hard to win the ball back. Should just see this one out. Goal kick to Villa. I think we've started all right now. I think after that initial little flurry, we've sort of got into our pattern of play. We can see the shape of what we're trying to do now. But I think we've just got to execute and be better on the ball now. So find those openings, find those little half spaces, and get the players that we need on the ball, basically. Onana to Pau. Pau to Digne. Digne to Onana. Throw into Villa. Rodgers with a little flick to Watkins. Can Rodgers get on the end of this? Yes, he can. Oh, cleared. Good pressure from McGinn. It's going to be a throw into Aston Villa on the left-hand side. Guys, make sure you're hitting the like button. It helps the channel out. Let's try and get more Villa fans in here. Looks like Digne with the long throw. Headed away. Yuri at the edge of the box. Tielemans. Oh, well defended. Is he offside? Oh, punched away by Kelleher. Matty Cash, don't hit it. That's it. McGinn on the edge of the box. Whipped it in. Headed away. Let's keep him pinned in. Tielemans has dropped a little bit deeper now. Sprayed it to Digne. Digne special. Crossed in. Oh, what Mings was going to do a little scissor kick then, but he didn't. This is quite good pressure from Villa. Needs some runners though. Just keep working it well, side to side. Tielemans has still stayed a bit deeper. We've got Kamara on the ball. McGinn's out on the right. McGinn's now got the ball on the right. McGinn with a little shimmy. Matty Cash. We've got Pau. Mings with the ball. Someone's asked about the formation. We're in a back three in build-up with Pau, Mings and Cash. Two in front, Onana, Kamara. Digne high left, McGinn high right. And then you've got three central of Rodgers, Tielemans and Watkins. First 10, I think we're looking all right in the minute. We've got possession, but we've yet to work the keeper. Oh, here we go. Come on. Let's go. We got Kamara driving forward. That's a foul on Kamara. Coyote on the ball. Gone back to Collins. Flicked on. Pau, deal with it. No, he hasn't. No. Oh, that's shocking. That's shocking. Who's that? Who scored that? Otara. That's shocking. That's terrible. That's terrible, guys. That's terrible. Ball straight through. Kelleher's kicked it. It's a flick on. Wow, just deal with it. That's so basic, guys. Guys, that's so basic. Flick on. Ran off him. Oh, no. Martinez made a save. Hit Cash. Oh. That's shocking, man. That's terrible. He's got his first goal for his new club. Pau's gone to slide to tackle to get the ball, and why has he done it? Could he not have just stayed on his feet and just knocked it back to him, or just booted it? Guys. I mean, it's just basic defending, really. It's just basic defending. Like, you teach kids how to deal with it. Not good. Not good. One long punt upfield. A flick on. Yeah, why has he done that? Why has he gone with that? With his, like, why is he slid in for that? I just don't get it. He's kind of slid in to clear it, but just stay on your feet. God. We got Buendia coming on now. Kamara's injured, so Tielemans will go in the double pivot. Buendia will go off Watkins. How's Kamara got injured there as well? What's he done? I don't know what he's done there. Just dribbling with the ball. What's he feeling? Oh, hamstring. He's feeling his hamstring. What's that? That's about 6 weeks, isn't it? Was it his knee or was it his hamstring? It looked like hamstring to me. That's what he was feeling. Conceded through, long ball, flick on the halfway line. Pau went to clear it. Didn't get enough contacts, and Ataria was clean through. Long throw. Got to deal with this. Cleared by Cash, booted away. Got an overload on the back post. Flicked on Martinez's hands. You've got Yuri driving forward now. Use Rogers on the left. Rogers flicked it. Corner to Villa. Corner to Villa. Let's try and get a quick reply. Kamara's gone off injured. Flicked on another corner to Villa. Guys, hit the like button. At least try and help me out. Hit the like button if you're watching. If you're new, subscribe. Another corner, flicked in. Hit it, headed by McGinn. Oh, it's a foul. Mings with his foot up high. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. Poor contact from. Oh, it is high. It is high. But poor contact from Tielemans, and then Mings has gone with his foot to try and get the ball. He's obviously played the ball. He tried to play the ball, and they're all screaming around, violent, but he's tried to play the ball. Oh, it's time for Villa to wake up a little bit. Kelleher, long kick forward. Headed by a bit of a push in the back ref. Throw into Brentford. Throw into Villa. Free kick to Villa. Conser looks bored watching. Conser looks bored. Oh, or does he look bored or does he look worried? Or is he looking like all of us? Stressed. 20 minutes gone. Watkins, can he keep this in? Throw into Villa. I just feel like we just lack a bit of an outlet, guys. Just, someone with just that bit of pace, just an outlet, somebody that can just retrieve and keep and have the ball and be a threat. It all looks a bit hard work, to build up. And I guess that's what you get through having, well, you had 4 central midfielders on the pitch again. What's going on in the box now? Who's gone down? Yeah, I think you're all right. I mean, this is, guys, anyone that's been watching this for 53 minutes will know that this is what we were talking about before the game. Were we not talking about this before the game? That it would look too. My main worry is that Brentford were going to try and just be quite solid, offer a threat when they can, be quite industrial in midfield because they were bad against Forest. I actually feel like we've kind of played into their hands a little bit here. Really, we've kind of matched up with a formation that's not got that much of a threat really throughout the team. We've got threat up top, but I think this will, the way I see it, I think this could be like an easy game for Brentford, the way we're going, because I could probably see more mistakes coming from us or more sloppy goals coming from us. So we just got to work harder and be better on the ball and be tighter with the ball as well. Yeah, Brentford are pretty bad as well. That they are pretty bad. Chances will come as well. You just need to get back on level terms here and just sort of like build from that. Buendia has gone out for a goal kick. Goal kick to Brentford. Villa pressing with Watkins, Buendia, and Tielemans. They've gone long. They're doing when they go long, they're doing a little overload with 2 players up against 2 of our players. What we got now? Ref's blown up. Cash is down. We've got Cash going off the pitch now. Martinez with the ball. Yeah, Buendia's in the 10. Rodgers is on the left. Ball now with Pau. Passed it to no one. They've then passed. We've got to have Mings on the recovery. Thiego's got the ball in the 18-yard box. Crossed in, edge of the box. Back out wide to Damsgaard on the right. There's an overlap from... Was that Henderson? He's come back on. Cash is back on. Long throw. Got to deal with it. Not dealt with it. Shot blocked by McGinn. Didn't deal with that first contact. Ball bounced. McGinn had to make the block. Coyote with a launcher. Mings got his head on it, but it got flicked on. Second ball bounced. Corner to... Good defending from McGinn, though. Damsgaard with the corner. Headed away. Damsgaard with the ball in. Headed away by Pau. Corner to Brentford. I don't think we have had a shot, have we? We haven't had a shot on target. Corner, flicked on. Edge of the box, fired over. Not good, guys. Not good. Not good at all. So we've had 73% possession, 1 attempt. They've had 27% and 6 attempts. Digne's got a bit of space on the left now. Tielemans with the ball back in his preferred and better position, I think, alongside someone in a double pivot. Oh, Nana to Pau. Oh, come on. Come on. I got it all wrong. Yuri to Pau. McGinn on the right. That's not working. That's not working. Right, use Cash. Now switch it back to the opposite side. McGinn's open. Watkins is running behind. Good defending, though. McGinn steamrolled it. He lost out on the ball. McGinn's getting up. Is he getting up? Ball in behind. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for that little ball in behind. That little reverse ball in behind quickly when Villa are high, when we've lost possession. Power on the ball to Rodgers. I mean, Rodgers hasn't touched the ball much, has he? Risky pass from Onana. Tried to find Buendia. Play on. Keep going then. Let's go. Cash bursting forward now on the right. A little bit more direct. He's put a cross in. It's going to be a corner to Aston Villa. I mean, that's nothing, but it's a little bit better from Cash driving forward. I mean, it was poor from Onana to start with, and that would probably be my worry in this game. Those passes where it's too risky, we lose the ball, we get transitioned on. That's where their next goal comes from. Their next goal comes from a Villa mistake. So we've got to make sure that we're just cleaning up on what we're actually doing. I mean, when Matty Cash ran with the ball, then we looked a bit more threatening. Corner. Oh, Tielemans. I think it was going wide, but Sharda's headed it away. Good hit from Tielemans. It looked like it was going wide. There was someone on the line as well. Was this going to go in? Nah, it's probably going to go wide. Another corner to Villa. Cash with the in-swinger. Played it to Yuri, edge of the box. Teed up McGinn. Oh, saved by Kelleher. It's the first shot. Is that our first shot on target? Bit of pressure from Villa. Slightly better. Slightly better, guys. I mean, we're feeding off scraps here, but that little passage there was a bit better. Rodgers is running behind. Touchdown. Tried to find Watkins. Is it another throw or corner? Right, long throw from Digne. Tielemans. Digne back to Pau. Nice ball into Digne. Overhit. Nice idea. Not executed well. Yeah, I'm here. I'm hearing your comments. I'm seeing them, and I agree. Not good. 33 minutes gone. I don't get why is he being safe though? I just don't understand why we're doing that. Why we've got this conservative, safe setup. Rodgers loose in midfield. That is terrible. Absolutely terrible. These honestly, these will be so comfortable and calm in this game. He'll just want them to just keep doing the same things. Oh, come on, Villa. Tielemans, McGinn, losing the ball. Exactly what I'm saying. Now we've got a 1v1. Digne has apparently won the ball. Looked like a foul. McGinn now with the ball centrally. Foul to Villa. But that's exactly what I'm saying is going to happen in this game. We lose the ball in central midfield. We get transitioned on. They look a threat. It all stems from Villa. And this is the weird thing. Like we've got this sort of like safe nature and safe style. But it's just not that safe, is it? When we're playing like that. Buendia on the right. Back to Cash. Pau back inside. Overlap from Cash. McGinn, Onana. McGinn, get it in. Cash, cross. Is it a corner? Guys, make sure you're hitting the like button. Helps me out massively. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Got Matty Cash now with a long throw. Long throw. Flick on. Get a flick on. Hit the ref. Ref's going to blow up. Who's he giving the ball back to? Us or them? Who's he giving the ball back to? Because it was going back to us, wasn't it? He's going to make a silly decision here. I bet you he gives them the ball back. I bet you he gives them the ball back. Or is he going to give us the ball to kick back to him? Oh, they've got the ball. Oh, they've kicked it back to us. Pau back to Martinez. Loose touch, win it back. Mings to Cash. Down the line to McGinn. Played in Buendia. Buendia, use it quickly. Switch it. The switch is on. Outside of the foot to Pau Torres. Pau's now driving forward with the ball. Corner to Villa. Matsson's on the bench. He's not injured. I think we're just playing everything in front of the opposition as well. Have you noticed? Everything's just in front of the opposition. It's just set in a structured shape, and it's just everybody resets and gets set in their position, even the opposition, and then we start trying to play around them. Got a transition on now. Digne back to Tielemans, back to Martinez now. Sharda's running through on the left-hand side now. Onana's covering. Cross has come in. Gone back to the opposite side. Decent defending from Pau. Tielemans. Lost the ball. Give the ball away. Bad area. What are we doing? Pau looks like he's running in concrete boots. It's an absolute mess. Absolute mess. They're not even playing like tick-a-tacker. They're just sticking it on us in a controlled manner, and we're just having a mare. Like, these aren't even that good. If these were good, I'd be like, guys, these are like ripping through us. But we just look so lackluster and devoid of any energy. What? I just don't get it. It's as if like possession's a big aspect of our game. Long ball, long throw. Martinez flapped it. Goal. Martinez flapped it. Shocking. Flapped it. Absolutely flapped it. Again, we knew the long throw was coming. We knew the long throw was coming. We highlighted it. Coyote, long throw, not dealt with it. Martinez flapped it. 2-0. Are they going to disallow it? I don't think they should. Well, I mean, I want them to, but... Oh, yeah, pushing the back there, actually. Is it a no goal? It should be. There's a little nudge in the back when Martinez has gone up. Fucking hell, Villa, wake up. That has got to be our let-off now. We've got to wake up to this now. Honestly, what are we doing? Keith Andrews on the touchline with a little wink. He's got a little wink. He's like, guys, my plan is working. Everything's under control here. Nothing to see here. Keith Andrews, schooling Emery. I mean, it is a push in the back, actually. A little nudge. He's gone off balance, so fair enough. But we've got to wake up, guys. That's a foul in the back. Guys, make sure you're hitting the like button. At least help me out and help this channel grow. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you want to get involved in the comment section, then just subscribe. We've got a back post run from Digne, headed across goal. Mings get up to it. Flicked back on from, we've got Onana. Here we go. We've got a 2v2 on. Tielemans shut the angle out. Tielemans, we've got Buendia coming back to recover. Seven minutes of added on time. I mean, if we could somehow nick a goal before half time, I mean, I don't know how we do that, but if we could do that, McGinn's used his strength well. He's just got no option. Gets his head up. He's got nothing running on for him. We need to find Rodgers more in this game as well. Rodgers has run behind. Cash to McGinn. Ah, dear me. Go on, Rodgers. Quick feet. Let's go. That's better. Just seeing Rodgers on the ball more. Go on, Tielemans. McGinn. Flicked in. Back post. Corner to Villa. Corner to Villa. Right, we're going for that near post every time on corners. That's a foul, ref. It's a foul on Cash. Guys, we've got over 500 in here, so hit the like button. Helps me out massively. It'll get more Villa fans in here as well. So if you can do that, it's highly appreciated. Tielemans with the free kick. Cash edge of the box. Hooked it up. Absolutely useless. Absolutely terrible. Crap ball from Cash, and then he's not dealt with it, and they've now got another one of these launchers to come into the box. Got to get first contact on this throw. Martinez is off his line. Where is he? He's actually caught it this time. Right, we've got McGinn with the ball on the right inside. Come inside. Right, use Pau. That's it. That's it. Got Tielemans driving forward now in a half space. Found Watkins. Can we go on? Finish it. Oh. Blocks, but that's better. Found Tielemans in between the lines in a bit of space. Found Watkins. Watkins decided to go on his own. Blocked. Corner to Villa. Cash in swinger corner. Can we get the flick at the near post? No. Digne back to Tielemans. Back to Martinez. Buendia. Not offside. Carry on. Pau. Oh. Got a Brentford player down in the box. Henderson. Buendia wasn't offside. He's the one that touched it. Oh, Cash was, because the ball then hit Cash. It's all a bit bitty, guys. It's a bit scrappy, isn't it? Bitty and a bit... Half time. Guys, I'm not going to lie. That was absolutely shocking. Terrible. I'm not doing a half-time quiz, guys. We got more pressing matters to talk about here, I'm afraid. Right, get your half-time thoughts in then. So get your thoughts in, and I'll read them out. And while you do that, I'll give mine. I think we've played straight into Brentford's hands here. They have set up in a way in which they got battered in the first game, and the focus has been keep it tight, keep it congested, show a bit of energy, more aggression, and we'll have trigger points that will look to play balls in behind. We will look to overload in certain areas. We'll utilise our long throw. We'll be direct in that aspect. And we'll just give a good account of ourselves. And that's exactly what they've done. They've not reinvented the football world. They've not created a brand of football that they can't do or that they're not. But then ask yourself the same question. And, before the game, we were all talking about it. We were all saying, formation, it's the same as Newcastle. There's no width. There's no pace. It's going to be narrow. Where's the outlet? And that's exactly the same thing as what we've seen. And it's our mistakes and our poor defending where we've conceded a goal. We're so focused on getting set, and watch it in the second half. We're so focused on getting set in this three at the back shape with Pau, Mings and Cash, with a double pivot in front and a forward line, that once we get set, the opposition gets set. We've got no movement. And what we've got is we've got a team in Brentford that are compact and are structurally sound in the middle of the pitch. So we're having to then either try and play through that. So we're trying to play through midfield and Onana's overpassing. We can't find Rodgers. So that's where we lose the ball and we get broke on as well. The ball can go out wide. And what do you want from a wide player? You want him 1v1 to be able to take someone on and beat your man. But we've got McGinn out on the right. He's quick and he's got good acceleration, but he's not a pacey winger. So he's not going to go on the outside. So if you're coming up against McGinn today, you're going, well, he ain't going to go on the outside of me. He's going to come inside. So you can overcompensate your decision making because you know he ain't going on the outside. The odd occasion it might go to Cash on the outside, but we know what delivery's like with that. And then on the opposite side, you've got Digne, who won't go past anybody. So it's so flat and tepid from Villa because of the personnel that we've got playing in certain positions. What does it need? It needs somebody that gets the ball, that goes, I'm going past you. Okay, Guesson. He needs someone who's direct, running through the middle, Marlon, who's very direct when he gets the ball and can make things happen. And it needs Maatsen on the left-hand side with pace that's able to beat a player, drive, dribble, and get past players. 3 changes that this team is significantly crying out for. Because at the end of the day, we've seen this performance before. We've seen it before. We've seen it so many times. How many times do we start a game and we're like, we're all right, we're having possession, we're growing into it. They go down the other end of the pitch and score. Your control's out the window. And that is exactly what's happened. And then to counteract that, we've been done straight down the middle from a goal kick where 2 centre-halves, Mings doesn't get anywhere near it. It then slips its way through to Pau, who then decides to slide tackle, challenge a player when that player's driving forward with intent. So if you're looking at sort of the physics of how that's going to go, Pau's got a trailing foot that's sort of like trying to just nick the ball away, where you've got an actual winger who's trying to drive forward with the ball, wins it, and the score. It's that first half was very bad, but also very predictable. Very, very predictable of what we've seen before. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in that first half that is new to us, because we've seen all of this before. It's not like it's new. We've seen it before. So again, I'm going to show you the average, and it just echoes everything that I'm saying. It honestly really echoes everything that I have just explained within this performance. So we can see we've got this 3 at the back shape with, okay, Onana's dropped into it here, but you'll see Cash as well operating over there. But look at Villa's width here. Digne won't go past no one. John McGinn, he won't go past no one either. So, I don't know. I mean, do the players look confused? Have we got a confused look of what we're trying to do? Because I just don't get it. I mean, we've got 45 minutes to address it, so all is not lost. Next goal for Villa, and we can be on the ascendancy, and we can win this game, but changes are needed. That's the only way I see us getting around this. So I'm going to read out some of your comments then. So whether they're positive or negative, I'm going to read them out. So, right, unfortunately, these changes will never happen, Luke. Unai doesn't learn and he's set in his ways. Marlon and Guesson will get a 10-minute run out and try and change things. We'll be fine, lol. Marlon, Guesson on. I think the one I want on is Guesson. He's the one that I think is the one that's needed on the right. Get him on the right wing. Get him taking players on. Because at the minute, all our threat looks like is a little in-swinger from McGinn trying to find Watkins in the air. Same old, same old. Half-time subs are needed. No time to wait. This game's too flat so far. Been saying it for a long time now. Our defensive system needs to change. Otherwise, no chance of seeing silverware. I don't think he's lost the dressing room. I just think they're confused probably with what he's wanting them to do. For example, McGinn on the right. That's a very confusing tactical change for me. I mean, Perry's, I've been a big fan of Perry, but he's not quick and he's too weak. And that's so frustrating. But again, he doesn't want to play Bogard, does he? He's not having Bogard. McGinn can play multiple positions, but right wing is not one of them. This is like this tactic here, guys. It's like a Gerrard tactic. Remember when Gerrard had fullbacks of wingers and midfielders as fullback? It doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? Why would you do that when you've got pace and you kind of got Marlon can play out wide on the right. He's done it in his career, and so can Guesson. So play them there. Otherwise, what's the point? And this is what I was saying when I did my tweet early on, and some people were saying that the bench looks really weak. And I'm like, there's 3 players he signed sat on the bench. So what we could sign 2 more players in this window, but they're going to be on the bench. They're not getting ahead of McGinn on right wing, are they? You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying though? Like, he's signing players, but you don't play them. That's what I just don't understand. Exactly. What did they do today with Dango Ataria? First game, straight in the team. What did Slot do with Ekatike, with Verts, with Frimpong, with Kirkes? Put them straight in the team. You're so right there. What are we saving them for? I'd probably say, what are we waiting for? I just don't get it. Oh, and this as well. Why is he on corner? I do not know whatsoever, mate. I'm baffled by that as well. Yeah, we are lucky it's 1-0 and not 2-0 because that goal there was a nudge on Martinez, but it was a bit it was a bit soft. Yeah, we do need runners. It's all too much in front of the opposition. It's too set. That's what I'm really disliking. I don't agree with this that we missed Ramsey. He'd have just disappeared into this game as well. You wouldn't have seen anything from Ramsey. I actually feel like with build up, we actually like get into and sometimes we get into a good area. So we get into an area where Digne's got it or McGinn's got it out wide. And because we don't have the correct players there, we then coming back instead of going forward or going on the outside of a player or taking someone on. So sometimes we get into a good area, but we just have a mare. Well, I'm trying to read through a lot of your comments. Yeah, Luke, spot on. We've got no pace in this 11, no threat in behind to create any space for Rogers Tiedemanns. Marlon needs to get a run in the side, I agree. I mean, positives, we are only a goal down, so we can get back into this pretty quickly with a goal. But yeah, well, I'm just gonna nip to the toilet quickly. Right, here we go. Second half underway then. Must be better. And he's made no changes. No changes for Aston Villa. We've got an in-swinging free kick from Damsgaard coming our way. Defended by Villa. McGinn messing about on the edge of the box. Cleared by Cash. Free kick to Villa. Oh, Nana. Oh, Nana then. Lucky to get away with that. Watkins to Digne. Cross, and it's gone out for a Villa throw. Come on, Villa. And tactically, we don't look like we've changed anything personnel-wise. So we're all sort of playing in the same pockets of space. Powes gave the ball straight to them. Good pressing there from Digne. Long kick from Kelleher. Guys, if you're new, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel as well. Throw into Villa. Power to Tyrone Mings to Matty Cash. Nice pass from McGinn to find Buendia. Go on, find Rodgers. Find Rodgers, edge of the box. Go on, Rodgers. Blocked. Close. That's better though. Rodgers, how close was that? Oh, blocked it. That's better though. Good block. Big chance for Villa. Opened up for us. Rodgers had his shot blocked. Loads better from Villa though. Yuri tried to fire it in low. Throw into Villa. This is a bit of a better start to the second half of Villa. Tempo's slightly better. Tielemans to... That's a foul. That's a foul on Luke Dean. He probably could have took another touch, couldn't he, and brought it back inside. I don't know, but better. Opened up for him. I mean, it was a good block. Could he not have come back inside? Free kick to Villa. In swinger. Oh. Another throw into Villa. McGinn's kept it in. Cross by McGinn. What's he give a throw into Villa? I mean, there's a slight more urgency about us in the start of the second half. Long throw for Villa. Back post. Oh, Mings headed it back. McGinn back in there. Second ball, Villa. Just win it. Cash back out to McGinn. Go on, back post. Rogers, back post. Go on, Buendia. It's just not sitting up. It's just not sitting for us. Bit better, though. Just didn't quite sit right. Didn't come down quick enough. Good header from Rogers. Back down to Buendia. I didn't need the little bicycle kick, but come on, that's slightly better. Slightly better. Build on it now. Well done, Rogers. That's good play from Rogers. That's good play from Rogers. That's not. That's good play. He's won the ball back, but foul. I feel like there might be a goal in this for us, guys. I think there might be a goal in this. Digne back inside now. Tielemans flicked back through to Digne. Keep it in. Come on, Villa. Kelleher with a goal kick. $60 mins. He's got to get someone on. That's better. That's better. Buendia driving forward. Took his shot. Cut. Goal kick. It's better play from Villa. Slightly better. Villa have now had more attempts. Only one on target, though. Just got to keep this intensity up now. Keep this pressure on. Keep winning the ball. Keep winning all the duels. Every duel needs to be won by a Villa player now. Just keep the pressure going. Go on, Buendia. Right, Watkins is on the left now. 1v1. Find Onana, edge of the box. Onana! Oh, blocks again. Onana was screaming for it at the edge of the box. He went with it out, well, went with the inside of his foot, tried to place it. He's now got a yellow card. Good play from Villa. Picked out Onana. Good play from Buendia as well. Onana was there on the edge of the box. He's offside, surely. Over 550 watching, guys. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Where are we going here now? What, 58 gone. Pow, what is that? What is that? Dino on the ball. Tielemans inside. Out wide now to John McGinn in space. We've got Cash coming on an overlap. Back to Onana, edge of the box. Shot. You know, he's not scoring from there. Onana with another shot from the edge of the box. Just nothing on it. Good defending from Buendia. Right, we're at 60 minutes, guys. There's no one on yet. We've got Marlon and Guesson running back to the bench. Sharper Villa. Mings to Cash. Back to Martinez. Buendia found a little pocket out wide. You're taking. How long do you want to take on the ball? Release the ball quicker. Buendia then got into a good bit of space and just dwelled on the ball. You don't have like that amount of time in the Premier League on the ball to just think. You've got to be quick. Your decision making's got to be sharp. Right, we've got Marlon and Guesson coming on. He might take Buendia off, you know. He might sub the sub. He could do something like that. Well, we've got 62 gone and the subs are coming on, so at least he's changing it. I think he might take Buendia off. Or he'll take McGinn, probably will come off. McGinn's coming forward now. Onana. Deary me. Deary me. And here we go. We've got them space on the left now. Quick look. Quick with the ball. Move it quickly. Cash. Get it out to McGinn now on the right. Chipped. Rogers headed over. Too slow. Not thinking quick enough. It'll be interesting who he's going to take off. We've got Maatsen coming on as well. These are the subs we wanted. So we've got Maatsen for Digne, Onana for... Who's Onana on for? It's yet to be seen. Who's the other one that's gone off? Has he took Buendia off? Who's he took off? No, Buendia's still on. Has he not? He's not brought Guesson on then, has he? He's just done Marlon and Maatsen. So he's put McGinn in the midfield with Tielemans. So it's going to be Marlon out wide on the right. No, he's put Buendia. We've got Buendia on the right. Guys, we've not got Buendia on the right, have we? I've just seen Buendia's on the right. What are we doing? No, Marlon's gone on the right. Right, Marlon's now. No, Marlon's gone up by Watkins. Release it. See, dwelled on it again. Buendia, he's got to release the ball quick. Oh, now Marlon's 1v1. Drive it in. Well done, Cash. Well done, Cash. Buendia, release it. Well, we've got 25 to go. Matty Cash to Donyell Marlon. Pau Torres. Use McGinn. There we go. Back out wide to Marlon on the right now. Brentford making a sub on the 68th minute. Henderson coming on. Mings with a launch forward. It's getting a bit bitty for Villa. Watkins through on the left-hand side. 1v1 with Collins. Can he get his shot off? He does. Blocked. McGinn's recovered it. That's not a foul, ref. 20 minutes to go from Villa's point of view. Brentford with a bit of possession. Damsgaard's on the ball. Refs give a free kick. Not good from Villa. Headed away by Matson. Kept in play. Damsgaard cross. Keeper. No. Buendia, bicycle kick away. Back to Flecken. Not Flecken. What's his name in goal? Flecken. It's a foul on Mings. No. Don't let it bounce. Cash header back to Martinez. Kelleher. That's him. Kelleher. Why did I say Flecken? Right, we've got Marlon on the left now. Fleckerer. Good pressing from Watkins. Just not able to keep the ball or sustain any attacks or Watkins up on his feet. Buendia off for Guesson. I knew the sub would get subbed. And who else we brought on? Bogard. Who's Bogard come on for? McGinn. Guesson strong at the edge of the box. Got Bogard driving forward now. Found overhit to Marlon. 15 to go. Emmy Brent. It's not good. Not good. Chipped ball over the top from Tielemans to Cash. This is weak. You've got to be careful here if this game's going to get stretched like this. He's going to shoot. Poor shot. Yeah, good thing he sliced it. It's going to get stretched and there's going to be more opportunities like that. Guesson on the left now. Got to the byline. Corner. Well, at least that's a bit of intent from Guesson. Tielemans crossed in. Headed away. Pau's got his head on the end of it. Bogard touching the box. Shot by Maatsen. Not good connection. Foul. Maatsen foul. This, we said it earlier though. This is just a comfortable game for Brentford. They won't have a more comfortable game all season than this. So comfortable. $12 minutes to go. Yeah, to be fair, I watched West Ham last night. They're as bad as this. Rodgers has lost the ball in central midfield. Like, what is Rodgers doing? Yeah, Rodgers has got it now. Played it to Watkins. Watkins might as well go on his own. Back to Bogard. Watkins, Bogard, Marlon. Find Marlon. Out to Cash. Back to Bogard. Rodgers. Not much space. Chipped in. No one there. Marlon, 1v1 against the fullback. Nearly didn't take the ball with him. Cash on the overlap. Get it in. Oh, just no contact on it. It was an opportunity. No one could get contact on it or anything. Someone's put take a draw. Man, I'd snap your hands off for a draw after this. Nice little bit of play with Rodgers and Marlon. Rodgers has got it. Can't control it. Well, they've just passed it straight to Cash. What's he give a free kick for? About 8 minutes to go. Go on, overlap on Cash. Cash is going forward. He's going to just lose it. This is so bad. It's terrible. Free kick. Yellow card. Is this the real Lee Gunner in the chat? What phase are we in? Phase Emery's having a bit of a mare phase. That's our phase. Painful to watch phase. 6 to go. Not good from Villa. Can't have Keith Andrews getting his first points against us, surely. Rodgers, loose touch. Rodgers with a little dink forward to Marlon. Mings. Cash back to Mings. Pattern of the game. Mings with a lofted ball to Matson. Overhit. Out of play for a throw into Brentford. Easiest game Brentford will have all season. Easy. It's been bullied as well. Passing in the final third. Villa 115. Brentford 27. Pau driving forward. Played a lofted pass to Matty Cash. Guesson on the right, left. He beat his man. Maatsen, get it in. Throw into Villa. About 3 to go. Tielemans crossed in, headed away. Then I just lap this up all day long. Cash. Marlon comes inside. There's no movement. There's no movement around him. Guesson. Little pass to Maatsen, back to Guesson. Got 3 players around him. Quick feet, making stuff happen. Cross comes in. He's been positive, though. At least he's been positive. Mings is now down. Oh, Watkins missed the header. Oh, God. Guys, this has been bad. Very, very bad. Guys, it's been terrible. How many minutes added on have we got? 5. 5 minutes of added on time. Can we muster anything up? Have they got a corner? Goal kick. Oh, he was offside as well. Well, we need half a chance, half a sniff here, and we need to just take whatever we can get. It's the same pattern though, guys. Same build-up structure, the same 3 players building up for Villa. Come on, quick. What, like Mings? Come on. What's he waiting for? What's he waiting for? He's got his foot on the ball, like waiting. What's he waiting? Move it quicker. We've run out of ideas. Absolutely ran out of ideas. Look at him, Guesson taking players on. Only one. And he'll have that edged out of his game in the next 3 weeks. You won't be doing that in about 3 weeks' time, trying to take players on. Oh, this is terrible, man. They're just defending like just resolutely, which is exactly what you'd expect them to do. We're just making it too easy. There's no movement. Everybody's in a structured position, not moving or deviating from their position. Goal kick. Got a minute and a half to go. Minute to go. Absolutely shocking, guys. Around 50 seconds to go, and there's nothing much to say, really. I think we've all addressed what's gone wrong in this game. Similar pattern, not good enough. Can't make excuses. Just look devoid of any cohesion as a team. It's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Around 25 seconds to go. Guys, thanks everyone who's watched. I'll do a match reaction straight after this. So thanks everyone who's been in here through the whole thing. And I'll try and get stuck into it as much as I can. But thanks everyone for watching. You're all legends. And that's it. Right, in a bit, guys. Speak to you in a bit.